We all know the Jedi to have amazing preternatural abilities, so it's no surprise that an average starfighter wouldn't be able to utilize these abilities. There we find our topic for today, a class of starfighters specifically designed to use a Jedi's reflexes and other force abilities. We will be discussing 3 of the most prominent Jedi starfighters, from the Vector used by High Republic Jedi to the Jedi Interceptor, the most advanced and capable of these class of fighters. Before we get started, make sure to like and subscribe for more Star Wars content. The Vector was created by Valkyrie Enterprises for the specific use of the Jedi in the High Republic era. It was made agile and fast, responding to a Jedi's quick reactions. The shape of the ship features many sharp edges to allow the craft to cut through atmosphere. The Vector had a single pilot and 1 passenger. There were no astromechs, and the ship lacked shielding and a hyperdrive. However, its small and sharp angles paired with the Jedi's preternatural abilities made this extremely difficult for enemy pilots. The Vector was instrumental in the Jedi Order's fight against the Nile. The Jedi used their starfighters during the Great Hyperspace Disaster in the Hetzel system, which was soon followed by the catastrophic hyperspace emergences throughout the galaxy. These starfighters and their Jedi also fought alongside Republic forces in many battles across the Outer Rim. One of the most devastating for both the Jedi and the Republic was the Battle of Kur. Thankfully, the Joint Task Force was successful in routing the Nihil for a time. Introduced to fans in Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, Obi-Wan pilots a Delta 7 Aethersprite class Jedi starfighter on his mission to Kamino, and later his tracking of bounty hunter Jango Fett to Geonosis. This starfighter was created for the Jedi Order by Kuat Systems Engineering. It was light and nimble with powerful dual laser cannons. Its wedge design allowed for even distribution of its deflector shields and also gives its pilot a wide field of view. Although it lacked a hyperdrive, it did engage and disengage from a hyperdrive ring relatively easy. These starfighters also allow for the assistance of astromechs, which aid in maneuvers, navigation, communications, and power distribution. The Jedi Order would use the Delta 7 throughout the Clone Wars before being replaced by the ETA-2 Jedi Interceptor. This Jedi Interceptor was first seen soaring through the iconic opening battle over Coruscant in Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Also developed by Kuat Systems Engineering, the ETA-2 was only a mere 5.47 meters in length, meaning it was no more than the length of an average speeder. This small size did present a challenge for the Kuat engineers due to the increased engine output. The cooling systems had to be maximized on the small hull of the Interceptor. This results in the awesome radiator wings that fold open, giving this an almost TIE fighter silhouette. Its weapon systems were upgraded to dual laser cannons and secondary ion cannons. These large cannons fired heavy beams, but were limited in their rate of fire because of the modest capacitors the ship had. Again, another downside to the smaller hull. However, the recharge rate didn't affect Jedi, who rarely missed a target. Its forward cockpit also resembles the future TIE fighter in its variants, although Sienar fleet systems would be the ones to develop and manufacture those starfighters. The ETA-2 Jedi Interceptor is the most advanced Jedi-inspired starfighter to have ever been made in millennia. Although it does have some drawbacks to its size, the benefits outweigh those. Its speed, weaponry, and design, along with its Jedi pilot, make it an extreme threat. Jedi starfighters are some of the coolest looking ships in the Star Wars universe. They're often nimble and extremely fast, but pack powerful laser cannons as a last resort for the Jedi. My personal favorite is the ETA-2 Actis class Jedi Interceptor. Its introduction in Revenge of the Sith is still easily my favorite opening to any Star Wars movie, and being a kid at the time, it really cemented in my mind the cool factor of a Jedi starfighter. But let me know your favorite Jedi starfighter in the comments below. Like and subscribe, have an amazing day, and may the Force be with you.